Hey bosses, welcome to your Wednesday feature. A topic that is often overlooked in trucking is pregnancy. What policies are in place to protect our women drivers? We got to sit down with a biological anthropologist about just that. Check it out.
As we know, more and more women are continuing to join the trucking industry and becoming drivers. They love the flexibility, the traveling, and of course the income. But have you ever wondered what benefits they may have if they become pregnant, or is there such a thing? I had the opportunity to visit with Courtney Manthe-Pierce, a biological anthropologist at the University of Colorado who has teamed up with Women in Trucking to conduct a study on this topic. Check it out. When I came across the article, it was very interesting. Obviously, those are some things that many of us don't think about women on the road who are pregnant or thinking about becoming pregnant.
It started as just a couple simple questions. During the midst of the pandemic, I started to really wonder about our pregnant drivers out there, because drivers are really the backbone of the country. They're what is keeping the country moving. And by maternal and child health standards, pregnant women are considered a vulnerable population, whether they're drivers or, in any occupation. And so I started to really wonder what policies or procedures were out there to protect these women, especially during a pandemic. So I reached out to my father. He is the VP of Safety for Wilson Logistics, Scott Manthe, and he put me in touch with Women in Trucking and Carrier's Edge. And together we decided to create this project to really advocate for this population and to really bring attention to them.
What kind of feedback have you received from the women?
So quickly, I just want to note with the survey, it is 100% anonymous. There is absolutely no way I could even link a submission to an individual. So with this feedback, it is not targeting a single carrier or a single individual. But from the anonymous feedback that we have received thus far, we're finding that most pregnant and breastfeeding women do not feel support from their current carriers. They do not feel acknowledged, they don't feel recognized, and they don't feel protected, which is really disheartening. And there's also a section on the survey where individuals can talk about things that they want to learn more about, things that they don't feel are discussed. And so it's kind of a way to give a voice to the people that we can take to carriers and say the people have spoken. And within that, most people don't know if they're entitled to maternity leave, what kind of benefits they have access to, or what questions to even ask their physicians at their prenatal visits.
Now, how long will this survey last?
Till about August, and then we will close it down so we can do some statistical and ethnographic data analysis, and that way we can really see if there are any trends or any themes that emerge, and then it will be presented as scholarly literature. I hope to publish it so other people in academia and other industries have access to this survey and they can know that this population does exist and these are the things they want. And then we also will be sending notifications out to all carriers that we can, just to say this is what the population is looking for. So I will be creating resource guides for the Women in Trucking website regarding maternal and child health, just using my expertise in the field. And I will also have some type of resource that's just questions for people to ask their doctors. They can print it out, ask questions that they like, or even add to it, but just so there's something that these people can have in hand to go to their doctors and ask.
Visit womenintrucking.org to see what resources are available to you or someone you know. We'll see you Friday for the next feature.